Thank you so much for all the many comments. Vegaman points out a Tory accusing others of terminological inexactitude does smack a little of utter hypocrisy. Well, I must say I dislike the expression terminological inexactitude. I don't like euphemisms when they're not necessary, and terminological inexactitude seems to me to be avoiding the issue and to be pompous. It's sesquipedalian. Why use a long word when a short word will do? Rees Mogg is also famous for trying to use one of the longest words in English in the House of Commons, flocin naucine hilipilification. And again, a completely unnecessary word when he could have simply said that somebody was making mountains out of molehills or somebody was making a lot of fuss about nothing. I think it's really important in ordinary life to try to avoid long words when short words will do. You don't need to show off that you know what long words mean. It's one of the reasons I must confess to being rather in awe and in terror of the American SAT tests, because it requires students to learn a whole batch of words which really they're never going to use. And the implication is that if you use longer words, you are more intelligent than somebody else and more deserving of a university place. I would say you're more deserving of a university place if you can express a complicated idea in simple language. If you can explain to an intelligent 7-year-old how nuclear fission works, then I would say that you are intelligent. If you have to resort to long words that most people don't understand, then frankly, I think you're just pompous. And that, I'm afraid, sums up Rees Mogg rather well. I hope that explains it fairly clearly. I don't think that the Conservative Party has a monopoly on long words, and I think in principle long words should be jettisoned, long words should be thrown out, should be abandoned if there are short words that do the job better. The general rule of thumb is that the short Anglo-Saxon words are to be preferred. If you go back to John Milton, and John Milton is famous for Paradise Lost, of course, but there's another little work that he wrote, which was a sort of perfect Greek play, never designed to be produced, called Samson Agonistes, Samson the actor, and in it there's a perfect little moment where Samson is talking about being blind, and Milton demonstrates the perfect alliance of Anglo-Saxon words, short pithy words, with the longer Latinate or Greek words, longer classical words. I recite it if I can. Oh, dark, 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 irrecoverably dark, total eclipse. The sun to me is dark and silent as the moon when she deserts the night, hid in her vacant interlunar cavern. Dark, dark, dark. It's the Anglo-Saxon that does all the work. Just the same as in Shakespeare at the end of King Lear. Never, 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 never. Pray you undo this button. The end of King Lear. Beautiful and simple.